Greetings. I hate clangy, bangy noises. I hate interruptions. I don't hate anything. I'm not a hater. I love sweet things. Mixed with coffee. I could just eat sweet and coffee, sweet and coffee. Coffee alone, not so much. Sweet alone, not so much. Sweet and coffee. I'm glad I figured that out for my lava lamp under that plant, under that table. So much safer. So yesterday I did my every couple of years switchover. I because of years working in graphic arts and then working in teaching, creating all my own materials, I have wrist issues. I do not have carpal tunnel. I never got that far because whenever I noticed that things were getting too painful or too irritated, I switched mice from right to left, from left to right. You know, oh yeah, how can you do that and still be, are you ambidextrous? Well, I wasn't originally, but my husband was left-handed. And way back when we got our first computer, 1984, he set up his desk. And he was a slob. He was a slob. So there was stuff everywhere on the desk. You couldn't move except for the keyboard and the mouse. Okay? They had their two spots and everything else was covered in scraps of paper, things, the other thing, stuff. You couldn't move. So if I wanted to use the computer, I had to use it the way he used it. And I wasn't doing much at the beginning. So I got used to mousing left-handed. When I finally went to school and started learning Adobe Illustrator and all sorts of drawing programs, because of how I learned to use the computer in the first place, I used them left-handed, the mouse left-handed. For the longest time, I used it left-handed. That's all I knew. But then, as I said, with excessive use, I started to get, annoyed. And I thought, well, I'll just switch to right-handed. And it wasn't that bad. I could work it out right-handed. So in the end, I just, every, 6 months or so, I had to switch. And eventually, I couldn't tell which was my better hand, left or right, on the mouse. But now I realize that my left hand is weaker because it is not my dominant hand. So just yesterday I switched over to the left hand and already I'm feeling, it doesn't really like it that much. When you do a lot, it doesn't like it. So, I don't know. My son said the rest of the day was supposed to be nice. Is it nice? Looks like he's taking the dog. And he sent the dog down because he was going out to do his tires and work on the shed. I don't know. I think he's done the tires. I'm not sure. Anyway, he has reclaimed the dog. So, he's going out to do the shed. I can hear it. I hope the weather stays nice and the roof gets put on the shed. It was cool this morning and it was not nice. Plus, my son is a Formula One junkie, so he's watching the Formula One this morning. He didn't stay up to watch it last night. He watches it on Sunday morning. Actually, it was quite an interesting race, so I got into watching it as well. But yeah, ambidextrous. Right now, left-handed mousing. I missed it. For the longest time, I only did it that way. But my desk is set up right-handed now, and I've gotten back used to doing it right-handed, but not for a few days. We'll stick to this for a little while, just to give this wrist a break. It needs a break.